name is Rida Kering Chebet. Azimio la Umoja leader Raila Odinga has called on mass action within 14 days if heavy taxes currently imposed on products will not be reduced down. Odinga said mass action will be part of a scheme towards what he called bringing back power to the people as enshrined in the Constitution. The former Prime Minister, who was speaking at Jivanjee Gardens during a prayer rally on Wednesday, lashed out at President William Ruto and his government for organizing prayers, which says it is hypocritical move as Kenyans are struggling with the high cost of living. However, the president has told off Azimio leader Raila Odinga over his 14-day ultimatum and mass action threats. Ruto warned Raila against instigating violence in the country. Faith Musimbi reports.
Azimio la Umoja Party leader Raila Odinga on Wednesday, February 22nd, issued 6 demands to President William Ruto, failure to which the opposition would lead the country to mass action in 14 days.
If these demands are not heeded, within 14 days, we shall lead Kenyans to massive action and to mass action across the country. Their power back and restore sanity.
The ODM party leader noted that, owing to the rising cases of learners dropping out of school, the government ought to subsidize fees to release 100% transition.
We have complained about rising taxes, and we have lately talked about children dropping out of school for lack of fees. Withdrawal of subsidies to food and education in the middle of drought and famine was reckless and heartless. Consequently, the subsidies must be restored, the cost of basic commodities and taxes must come down in the next 14 days.
Raila detailed that electoral deceit must end, calling for servers to be opened. He also demanded that the servers be audited under the auspices of a reputable firm or organization, failure to which the opposition will lead the people to restore their authority and voice.
Electoral deceit must end. Servers must be opened and audited, and servers must be opened and audited under auspices of a reputable firm or organization, failure to which we shall lead the people to restore their authority and voice.
Raila called for the ongoing process of reconstituting the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) to stop. In its place, Raila advocated for a bipartisan task force to be put in place to oversee the restructuring of the electoral body. He claimed that the move will end its monolithic operations.
The ongoing process of reconstituting IEBC must stop immediately. A bipartisan task force must be put in place to restructure the IEBC in a manner that ends its monolithic operations.
While addressing his supporters, Raila referenced Amos chapter 5 verse 11 and reiterated Prophet Amos' warning.
And reminded the country of the warning of Prophet Amos. And I quote, "You trample the poor, stealing their grain through taxes and unfair treatment. Therefore, though you build beautiful stone houses, you will never live in them. Though you plant lush vineyards, you will never drink wine from them." Amos 5:11.
Raila also alleged a political witch hunt against politicians allied with former President Uhuru Kenyatta, pointing out former Interior CS Fred Matiang'i and his lawyer Danstan Omari.
Naona vile wanazidi kutesa wale ambao walikuwa katika serikali ya Uhuru. Juzi wanaenda kumtesa bwana Matiang'i. Alafu sasa wanaanza kutesa wakili Dansan Omari. Ameandikia barua na DCI ata wanafanya uchunguzi kwake. Atatakana kesho afike pale kwa DCI kufanya uchunguzi. Huyo ni wakili ambaye anafanya kazi yake ya wakili. Tunataka kuambia hawa wachana na Matiang'i na wachana na Dansan Omari.
The ODM party leader lauded comedian Eric Omondi and added that it was his constitutional right to hold peaceful demonstrations.
Kijana Omondi, jana walipiga kule kwa bunge kuenda tu kutetea haki ya Wakenya. Hiyo walienda pale kufanya tu maandamano ya kiamani. Nataka kuambia nyinyi kule London mbele ya House of Commons, ukienda utakuta watu hata 1,000 wanafanya maandamano hapo katika bunge ya Uingereza, na wanalindwa na polisi. Hawashikwi na polisi, hawapigi tear gas, maana hiyo ni haki yao. Tunataka Bwana Ruto na watu yake bandia hapa wafundishwe ati maandamano ni halali. Peaceful demonstration is done in front of House of Commons in the UK.
For Maisha Prime News, Maisha Television, I'm Simbi Faith.